Yo, we are back with some more Hiku. What happened last time? I actually don't remember. Rena. Rena gave her theory, which I kind of liked. I think the first part where she used her knowledge of Rika's house plus her knowledge of cooking/food to determine that they're in the middle of cooking something, but then something came up, so they had to put it away, and that kind of creates this timestamp of when an event occurred that might have caused them to leave the premises. So I like that part. I think her second part was a little. I think she said it herself. It's more of a guess on how when Rita tried to get some soy sauce from a neighbor, and then the neighbor baited over Satoko after capturing Rika. I don't really like that one as much, but I do like the timestamp from 6 to 7 p.m. ish. It does sound pretty good. So good job, Rena. Keiichi tried to think too, but he didn't really come up with anything. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, also I bought a new headset, but again, I have a mic, so it doesn't actually affect the sound. It just affects my sound, so it feels a lot better now. Hopefully it won't break. It's probably my fault, honestly, how it broke. I don't know what I did to it, but yeah, I'll try to treat this one with care so I don't have to spend another hundo on something. But yeah, let's right into this. This is after. Wait. No, they had their discussion at school break, and this is after school, I guess, with a little bit of a time skip. There were a lot of parents picking up their children after school. It was just like a kindergarten. The students whose parents didn't come went home as a group. We left school with everyone else, following the assigned routes. Even while leaving, nobody said anything funny. They all looked like exhausted mountaineers, silently marching through the mountains. Okay. Little repetition, but it's okay. As we went, one left, and then another, and in the end, it was just Rena and me. I was supposed to escort Rena all the way to her house, but she declined.
本当にいいのか？一人じゃ不用心だぞ。
Rena? I think she can take care of
レナを
herself.
送った後、一人で帰るケイイチくんだって同じくらい不用心だよ。まだ明るいんだもの。大丈夫。
そうか。じゃあ気をつけてな。
あれ？あれ、警察の人じゃないかな。
Hi, Wishi. Rena pointed towards my house. He did say he would come until we want to cooperate. This is a new shop, though. I keep right clicking. Nice car, Uishi. Very square. There's a car stopped in the front of it. From out that car came Uishi-san. He must have been waiting for my return to ambush me. Uishi-san started walking over wearing that annoying grin.
レナはもう行きな。
Why is it glitching? Kind of weird.
あいつに絡まれると長い。
でも、どうして警察の人がケイイチくんに用があるんだろう。
I feel like we haven't seen a repeating sentence from Rena for a while. Rena's a good person. Maybe. Even when I made a fuss over Rita-chan's disappearance, she never asked me why I did. She could have been suspecting me ever since then, and that would have been okay. Even so, she still hadn't asked me anything. She didn't try and pressure me into revealing the truth.
俺は犯人じゃない。
そんなの知ってるよ。
でも事件に何の関わりもないとは言い切れない。
It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I think that Rena actually knows that we went into the storage, because like Mion and a bunch of other villagers apparently knew that, since there's a rumor going around. So I think Rena probably does know, but just, you know, being nice to Keiichi. Rena simply listened, smiling like she always did. Even though I had insinuated I was related to the incident, she didn't look at me as though she was looking at something dirty.
今度話すよ。
Aw. This is cute.
待ってるね。
Ah, damn.
じゃあ早く行きな。
Rena gave me a slight bow and trotted away, leaving me alone with Uishi-san, who walked over.
どうもどうも。おかえりなさい、前原さん。
What up, dude?
どうも。
I like you better now, Uishi. I think during this, I think I mentioned it before, but this chapter I'm starting to like everyone a bit more. Like I like Mion a lot more. I like Rena more as a character. As characters, I don't mean like they're innocent, but as characters, I like them more. Even Uishi, I'm starting to warm up to a bit. I mean, I'm still suspicious, but I'm not like as suspicious as him. I guess like Rita and Satoto actually haven't gone up in my book anymore because they didn't really get any more development this chapter, but I'm sure like in the future chapters they'll probably get more, or the next two anyways. Hopefully. I mean, yeah, I want more Satoto development for sure.
ご家族はお留守みたいですね。 いやはや困っていたんですよ。
He came all the way to my house? I could only thank my good fortune that my parents were absent. Since neither of them was around at this hour, they would probably be back late.
親父の仕事の関係で出かけてるんだと思います。
I wonder what time frame this is. Is this the time when they had to leave and Kichi was like super paranoid the whole night? Had to like lock down his house or whatever?
帰りは遅いと思いますよ。
I don't know though. That might have been a bit
そうです
later.
か。
Though, didn't Uishi... Actually, it might be this time, because Uishi, like, teamed up with Keiichi, like, the day after the Watanagashi, right? And this had to been, like, almost a week. Like, 4 or 5 days.
それは好都合です。親御さんに変な思いをさせずに済みます。
Uishi-san pushed my back, prompting me to walk. It seemed like he wanted me to get in the car.
警察に連行するんですか？
I wasn't the culprit, but I was the cause of everything. It wouldn't be weird if you wanted to investigate me. That kind of gave me a resigned feeling.
いえいえ、立ち話もなんですから、車の中でお話ししようってだけですよ。さあさあ、どうぞどうぞ。
He opened the back door and urged me inside. If I got in, I wouldn't have a very easy time getting out. If I said no, however, this man might really handcuff me and take me away. I couldn't refuse, I could only accept in good grace. The inside of the car had been cooled too much by the air conditioner, and there was a rusty smell coming from the filter, which must have been cleaned only rarely.
ありゃ、冷えすぎます？切りましょうか。
He turned off the engine, and it suddenly became quiet, and the voices of the Higurashi, with all their cool loneliness, snuck inside. Quack, 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 quack. I don't know why I tried that. It sounded to me like a chorus of voices, lamenting my exorbitant punishment for having harbored such foolish curiosity. Isn't that like Higurashi season, like, in Japan right now? Because I know my dad was mentioning that there's like just a bunch of them out right now, and they keep like hitting him when he tries to like ride a bicycle. For a few moments, while listening to those voices, I myself lamented the days that had been twisted and distorted since that night. Uishi-san, as if waiting for me to voluntarily begin talking, lit a cigarette and listened to the Higurashi. The silence became deafening, and I was the one who folded first.
捜査の方はどうなってるんですか？
捜査？何のですか？
The missing children.
最近はいっぱいやりすぎて、どれのことやら。
全部です。
いいですよ。
Okay.
本当は報道管制の敷かれた秘密捜査なんですが、あなたには特別に聞かせてあげましょう。
They explained.
じゃあ、 最初の事件からいきます。
The freak deaths of Tomitaki-san and Tatano-san on the night of the Watanagashi.
こっちはお恥ずかしいかな。さっぱり進展なしです。まずは富武さん。集団で暴行を受けた形跡はあるのですが、自分の喉をかき破るなんて異常な死に方の説明がつかないんです。
So it is the same death from the first one, which means he was assaulted by multiple people, judging from the state of his body, but then he committed suicide by clawing out his own throat. And they even showed, I don't know if you'll mention it, but like he had a piece of wood, which meant he was trying to defend himself, but it looked like it didn't actually hit anyone.
何らかの薬物中毒を疑っているんですが、検出はされませんでした。
高野さんはどんな感じなんです？
同じくさっぱりです。焼死死体は検視が非常に困難でして、首を絞められた後にガソリンをかけられたんじゃないかと見ています。管轄がお隣の県警さんでね。あちらさん、自分たちの縄張りの事件だからってあんまり協力的じゃないんですよ。おっと、これは関係ない話ですね。
So the police didn't know anything other than the fact that the victims died in its split-bill.
ですが犯行時間はおおむねお祭りが終わった直後だろうと見ています。高野さんの方はちょっとあやふやですが、富武さんとほぼ同じ時刻に殺害され山中に遺棄されたと考えるのが妥当でしょうな。
Maybe, but I don't want to believe that.
どうしてわざわざ遠くの山まで死体を運んだんでしょう。富武さんも同じように遠くへ運べばよかったのに。
ありゃ、前原さん、あなたなかなかどうして鋭いですね。もちろん私もそこは注目すべき点だと思っていますよ。他にもいくつか不審点はありますが、まあ現時点でお話しできるのはこのくらいです。
Don't leave out details.
村長さんの方はどうですか？
At least whisper them to me or put them in a hint, which you probably will.
何か手がかりはありましたか？
Alright, mayor update. Having exhausted that topic, I changed the subject. Otherwise, he might turn the conversation on me.
失踪された一日の足取りを調べました。手がかりになるようなものは見つかりませんでしたが、一応お話ししましょうか。
The mayor, Kichiro Kimiyoshi. Apparently, he was suffering from severe hemorrhoids.
古い生まれの方って非常にプライドが高いんですよね。それで村長さん、誰にも内緒で鹿骨市内にある大学病院の肛門科に通われていたんで
Yeah,
す。
just hemorrhoids are a little embarrassing, but it's honestly not that bad, I feel. Don't like a lot of people get that? It's not like a terrible thing, right?
失踪当日、村長さんは診察の予約が取ってあったんで、朝一で出かけられました。
Even I knew that big hospitals, like university hospitals, had really long waiting time. Apparently people would get in line beforehand, even if they had an appointment.
診察が終わったのは午後1時頃です。
Sorry, I might have... Okay. They didn't say
その後、
that.
病院内のレストランで軽食を取られ、雑誌を読みながら時間を潰されました。
Oh, I'm so itchy from mosquito bites. Hate it. Hate mosquitoes. Okay.
この辺りのことは自宅にあったお財布の中のレシートで分かってます。
Okay. So that means he went to his house.
その日は夕方から神社の集会場で会合の予定があったんです。
So hospital had a lunch, went back to his house, and he planned to go to a meeting in the assembly.
それで余裕を持ってお帰りになるはずだったんですが、途中電車で人身事故がありましてね。どうもそれで足止めを食ってしまったらしく、家に着いたのは会合の時間の直前でした。
Okay.
ご家族が 大慌てで神社の集会場に出かけていく村長さんを目撃しています。
会合ってのは何だったんですか？確かその会合の帰り道に失踪してるんですよね。
会合は御三家と町会の主要役員が集まってのものでした。今年も起こってしまった連続開始事件の対応について協議したものと思われます。
Or maybe they're talking about the stored house incident. Again, actually that would be cool. Like the town kills Tomataki and Takano, then the mayor planned to have a meeting to what to do with Keiichi and Shion, probably arguing in favor of not killing them. And then someone who didn't like that idea maybe killed the mayor. That sounds pretty nice. So then, on his way home, the old man who treated Shion like his own daughter. He was a dependable person who would encourage Shion whenever she felt pressured by anxiety, and yet Shion's painful voice struck me right in the heart.
あれ？
What do you realize?
どうなさいました？
I was taken aback by how strange my own voice sounded. What was it that just surprised me? I don't know. You tell me. I squeezed my head with my hands and tried to drag back out what I had only realized for a split second. Remember, Keiichi, my bro. You just realized something. I didn't. What the heck? What did he realize? I don't know. Keiichi. The night of the Watanagashi. That was when everything started. That night, Takano-san and Tomataki-san died. The next morning, word of the incident had spread throughout Hinamizawa. They planned to talk about it during the evening meeting. The mayor, however, had an appointment at the hospital, and as planned, he went there without telling his family. Okay. He got a checkup at the hospital. He ate something at, probably not at the cafe, but same background. Is this new? This looks new. Why do I keep right-clicking? There had to be some visual novel that had right-click as the show screen. He got a checkup at the hospital, ate something, and then there was an expected delay on his train ride back. When he returned, the meeting was already about to start. The mayor changed clothes, got on his bicycle, and hurried to the assembly hall at the shrine as fast as he could. From when he heard about the incident on the night of the Watanagashi until... is he saying that... I don't know. Is he trying to... Wait, okay. I thought he was trying to say that Shion didn't talk to him. But that's not. Everything he was doing that day was done in secret. So how did Higurashi know? During that time, nobody found out that. What? He went to the hospital alone. He ate alone. Okay, no, obviously, it's not Higurashi tracking him. He just kept the record. I don't know what he's getting at. Is it something about Shion? Like Shion not talking to him, but Shion just could have talked to him, Sorry. Okay, so Keiichi's saying that he didn't have... I think he's saying that Shion didn't have time to, talk to, the mayor. Which might be true, but, like, again, he was waiting at the hospital. I guess there's no cell phone, so... maybe he's onto something, huh? Okay, yeah, that's obviously what he's doing. That old man, he had absolutely no contact with anyone else. Ooh. Why not? You couldn't have even called him on the phone. Okay, I see it. That's interesting, Keiichi. I mean, obviously we couldn't deduce that until Uishi talked about it, but why would Shion lie about that? To make her seem like she didn't do it? Ooh, random twist. What if Shion was the one who did the disappearance in order to do the sacrifices so she wouldn't be chosen for the sacrifice? That's pretty good. It doesn't go with Rita's analogy though, but that's kind of a spicy theory. Interesting. Why does that matter, Keiichi, my bruh? Shion's a liar. I guess I'll believe this. It's not bad.
ゆうちゃん、私、どうしよ
This is spicy. I like this. Okay. I'm gonna assume this is just true then. But I feel like Shion still could have like talked to him at night. But I guess she wouldn't know about the murder. Okay, no, okay. So the news of the murders happened in the morning. So then I guess, yeah, Shion wouldn't really have a chance to talk to him at all. Ooh, Keiichi. This is like one of the first times you actually found out something useful. And we didn't get from someone second-handedly. Either via hints or Keiichi not realizing it. Why would she lie about it though? Just to make herself seem innocent?
話せよ。
And then Keiichi did talk about Rita in the phone call. So then Shion could have took care of Rita afterwards. Oh my god. That's the play. Oh, that's spicy.
俺たちの間で隠し事はなしだろ
I liked it. And that would also explain why the village, that's why it feels like Neon didn't do it, or the Sonozakis. And it felt like an outsider. It could be Shion. Ooh. Good stuff.
私、住吉のおじいちゃんに打ち明けたんです。
I told him everything. I told old man Sumiyoshi everything.
村長さんに、私、あの晩、最後でに忍び込んだこと、打ち明けたんです。
I mean, I feel like there's still instances where they could have met, but it's a lot less likely.
誰かにそれを見られてて、私たちを狙っている人がいるって。
ああ、それで
君吉のおじいちゃん、怒らなかった。そして、にっこり笑って、しおちゃんがちゃんと反省してるなら、鬼隠しになんかなるものかって。
What is his voice though? That's
本当に、笑いながら。
It's just Shion's sad voice. Sounds
任せ
weird.
なさい。
Dun dun dun. Sweat burst out of my body like bullets. They became one land strand and slid down from my forehead to my nose and fell. So then, what does it mean? Hey, Keiichi, my breath, no more playing dumb. When did she tell him? Shion said she learned about the incident from a phone call from her father. Ooh, okay, so it can't... Wait, yeah, obviously it can be... I don't know why I keep thinking it could be at night. It would be interesting if she learned it beforehand, because she was there killing someone. No, I don't think that. But, yeah. Good job, Keiichi. The mayor had left the house first thing in the morning for his appointment at the hospital. He didn't tell anybody he was going. So, Shion couldn't have met him at the hospital or at the restaurant in the hospital because she didn't know about the hemorrhoid treatments. Okay, yeah. This is solid. Nobody knew about him going to the university hospital. Furthermore, his train ride back to his house was delayed by an accident. As soon as he got home, he rushed out to the assembly hall. Then the meeting at the assembly hall began and continued until it was dark out. Then everyone left. Nobody saw him after the meeting was over. He just disappeared. Yeah, this is solid. This is some evidence stuff. Which meant
前原さん、
Do we tell Uishi? I don't mind telling Uishi.
大丈夫ですか？
This is spicy info. Though, make him trade information that he was hiding about Tomotaki and Takuna. Though I don't think Keiichi will. But that
やっ
would
ぱ
be-
り暑いんならクーラー入れますよ。
Another part of me was messing with my thoughts, demanding that I didn't think any further than that. My head was pounding violently, and the fluids packed inside it all blended together until nothing made sense. It was just about to settle, yet it had been smashed and melted in the blink of an eye, no longer able to retain its shape.
前原さん、もしもし。
はい。
Uishi-san lit yet another cigarette. There was yet another cigarette butt placed in the ashtray. Was it displaying the passage of time? Had my thoughts been frozen over for that long?
私、知ってる限りのことを話したつもりです。お返しに、今度は前原さんの話を聞か。
You didn't tell everything, Uishi. You kept stuff confidential, bud. My mind had become a gigantic oozing mess. My brain felt like it had been totally minced by the blades of a blender, and I couldn't think.
ほらほら、また黙り込む。
Mind minced by the blades of a blender. I like that.
もし誤解があるようなら先に解いておきたいんですがね。私は別にあなたが犯人だなんて思っちゃいないんです。
Uishi-san gave his best attempt at an adult scene.
あの晩、あなたたち4人が西宮殿に忍び込んだことは知っています。次の日にはもう村の知る人は誰でも知る噂になってましたからね。それ自体は不法侵入として問われるべきことですが、問題はそれじゃない。そこで何があったかなんです。忍び込んだ人間が次々と犠牲になるような
何もなかったです。
Keiichi.
本当に何もなかったんですか？だって現にこうして中に入った人たちが次々と犠牲になってるんですよ。しかも扉の鍵を付け替えた村長やリカさんまで犠牲に。それだけの事態を引き起こす何があの中にあったんです？
This is also meant that the mayor wasn't targeted because Shion told him about it. So he must have been targeted for another reason. I think that's for sure. Which is interesting. Which probably means Rika wasn't targeted also. Actually, no, that doesn't mean it. No, that does. Never mind. The mayor thing does. Rika's can still be because Keiichi told her. Especially if it was Shion who did it. I was far too tired of keeping quiet about this. Perhaps that was Uishi-san's goal all along, but again, that didn't matter anymore.
大昔に使った拷問道具がたくさんしまってありました。それを高野さんたちと見て回りました。
本当にそれだけ？
There wasn't anything else. There's torture devices and some weird cages and stuff.
本当にそれ。
口封じをされるようなとんでもないものが隠してあったんじゃないですか？
Oh, what about that time when Shion said she thought she saw a body in one of the cages or something, but no one could make it out, so they kind of just ignored it because it was too dark. Ooh, what if that's why they're killing them? Because they thought they saw the body, but they were torturing or whatever. Ooh. I hope he brings that up. That's actually the only thing I can think of.
例えば覚醒剤の山とか。
Ooh, we should just saying it. That's a good point. That could be a good place to keep the drugs, though Keiichi didn't notice it.
消しの秘密工場があったとか、あるいはソ連か中国あたりの拳銃が山ほど積まれていたと。不審な木箱やコンテナが山積みされてませんでしたか？
There's nothing as exaggerated as what Uishi-san was hoping for, but I felt like in a way there were plenty of terrible things hidden there. From the perspective of someone who viewed the storehouse as sacred, Whether or not I thought I had seen some crazy things didn't matter in the slightest. Oh, and there's that unexplained jumping noise in there too that Teacher didn't notice. There's some sketchy things, but don't really have the answers for it. I think the thing Shion saw might be something important though. The four of us broke the taboo. Punish us. That should have been what happened.
西宮殿に何か秘密があるんじゃないかと思って捜査令状を請求したんですがね。もう空前絶後の妨害工作がありまして、信仰の対象に対する侮辱であり、憲法で定めた信仰の自由をなんたらかんたら。
Okay, I'm really getting the feeling that Ushi isn't involved, like, as a culprit to, like, anything murderous right now. This is such an overwhelmed feeling. There's just, like, one sketchy part in Onitakashi that I just can't get out of my mind. That really annoys me, and I wish I could. That would make Ushi, like, 100% just a scummy cop trying to figure it out, but... I'm putting my faith in Uishi as actually trying to solve the murder after like this conversation, because it really just seems like he has like the idea that the Sonozakis are doing it, huh? Yeah, the stupid needle thing. God,
いやもう
only you didn't do that.
だから実際に入ったあなたに聞くほかはなかったんですよ。
本当に古い錆びて埃をかぶった拷問道具しかなかったです。他に目立つものなんて何もなかったです。
では富武さんたちが殺されたのは禁忌を破ったからという制裁だけなんですかね。
I didn't have an answer for the only part.
もういちいち隠しませんけどね。あなただけが今日まで被害を免れてるんです。あなた以外は全員が消えたのに、あなただけが無事なんです。あなたが無事で、あなた以外が被害に遭う。どんな違いがあったのか。それが知りたいんです。
There's something wrong with what Ueshi-san was saying. You alone? You alone? What?
ちょっと待ってください。あなただけがってどういう意味ですか？
ですからあなただけが最後の生き残りなんじゃないですか。西宮殿に忍び込んだコソ泥4人組の
Wait, just change this thing. The only one left alive? Hold on. Shin was still...
あの晩に富武二郎さんと高野美代さんが死に、翌日園崎紫音さんが失踪しました。
No, wait. Post phone call? Oh. Shit, I can't remember the dates. Okay. So that means the person talking about the story was Neon. Wait. So she disappeared the next day. So the next day, the phone call that Heiichi had with Shion was where she was talking about how Tomotachi, she basically revealed that they were killed, and then Heiichi did his freak out, which is like still really great, like one of my favorite parts so far. I just love that. His freak out on her, and then she hung up the phone. So that means anytime we talked to her, and then she never called back that whole day. So that means she did disappear that day, but that was also at night, so that means it could have been, it might not have been her. If he talks about the disappearance, then we can actually assume that's not her. But the other thing is, that conversation about, oh no, The conversation about the mayor, that was not Shion. That's why I said when you had the flashback, that voice sounds kind of weird. Is that like, it sounded like Shion, but like maybe that's just Mion trying to sound like Shion crying. Oh, and then Kichi talked about how he told Rita everything. Oh my god. Wait, this is spicier than I thought. Wait. Oh, then Mion knew. Was it Mion? But why would she kill the mayor? Wait. I don't think but me. Okay, so but we can confirm at least that the conversation. I know I should just continue on to confirm when she disappeared, but so that had to be Mion on the phone. What does that mean? Was there any other conversations with Shion? No. I mean that means Mion was. Oh shit! I don't know what to think. Again, Rita's analogy doesn't go well though with what's happening. Okay, let's continue. This kind of blowed my mind, so I'm a little shook. That this definitely blows your mind more than Keiichi's realization. But holy shit!
あなただけが無事に今日までを過ごしてるんです。なぜあなただけなのか。
Oh my god.
私はそれが知りたいと言ってるんです。
Okay, I don't trust Mion anymore, bro. There's no way. There's no way, dude.
シオンが失踪したって？そんなバカな。
I unintentionally raised my voice, but I didn't care about that. Tomotaki-san died? Hakano-san died? And Shion disappeared? When did she disappear? What is this guy talking about?
ありゃ？特にご存知だったとばかり。
そんなのは初めて聞いた。
Mion didn't even say anything about it. The whole Sonozaki family might be keeping it out of wraps. Oh my god. What do I think about this? I'm not sure. Dude, there's no way. This switches my view on someone outside the village or sort of a road doing the Rika and Kimiyoshi kidnapping stuff. And I can definitely see it being the Sonozakis. Whew.
シオンが失踪した？いつ？
遡ると綿流しの次の日に失踪していたことになります。
Going back a bit. Stop saying stuff I don't understand.
園崎しおんさんはその日の気分で親類の家を泊まり歩いたりしますので、所在不明が当たり前なんですよ。学校も気分一つでよく休みますしね。先生も困り果ててました。
そんなことは聞いてない。シオンはいつ失踪したかって聞いてるんだ。
ですから綿流しの次の日です。
So if you believe it was Shion talking to us on the phone about the murders or what happened, I think no, that could be Mion too. I don't hate that being Mion also. So Mion can finally, because that was finally the time where actually if that was Mion, that would be kind of cool. So Mion pretends to be Shion and then Keiichi finally admits everything in a shouting voice, and that gives Mion the go-to to kill everyone else. Because obviously, again, I don't think Mion wants to kill Keiichi or sacrifice him, because I think she likes him, but... Ooh, so many spices. Ah, this is so good. I love it. Keiichi's trying to have... He better have some realizations from this, though. Not only me. The fluids in my body all reverse directions. I lost my sense of balance, and everything I could see started to warp and twist out of shape. I simply couldn't endure it. Hang on. Shion had already disappeared? Then that night, that call, that phone call, who was that? She called me every night. Every night? Every night? I don't remember every night. Maybe they were talking more. Oh. Wait, was she the one who said to talk with Uishi? No, I think that might have been the phone call the night after the Watanagashi, so that could be Shion. So I don't think Mion would want Kichi to be involved with Uishi. She encouraged me. We vowed that we would do our best to live on and not be. I need to look back, bro. I don't remember all these phone calls, but I do remember that line. Yo, that's totally Mion just role playing as Shion. That's hilarious. Yeah, that should have been a phone call with Shion. Should have been a phone call with Shion. Should have been a phone call with Shion.
学校は平気で休むし、それを自宅に知らせても取り合ってもらえないから、学校もいちいち電話しない。そんなこんなで、彼女が失踪したことに気づくのに、だいぶ時間がかかったんですよ。
I felt a stabbing pain like needles were being pushed into every part of my body. Oh my god, this is such a good shot. Okay, so I guess this volume is like just definitely better than Anatakashi. Even before finishing, like there have been so many good chapters, and this is just great. I'm loving this. It started on my back and began spreading throughout the rest of me. When it had completely covered the surface of my skin, it began to worm its way inside my stomach.
ほら、覚えてませんか。渡流しの次の日に、私たち図書館でお会いしたでしょう。
That's the last time we actually saw her face to face.
あの時、シオンさんもいましたよね。あれが最後の目撃なんです。
Is that... I really want to know if the phone call we had with her on the night of that night was her. Because we know everything after that was just roleplay by Mion. But it's actually kind of important to know if she was who we were talking with first that night.
あの後、彼女の所在は確認されてないんです。
Does that confirm that we didn't talk to her on the phone that night? I mean, it's been fucking roleplaying with Mion the whole time. Because obviously some family would know that she would be home to get the phone call, right? Oh my god. No, that means she did say to get involved with it. Yo. Oh my god, I don't think I've been this hyped before. This is so hyped.
そんなバカな。そんなバカな。
That's really fucking creepy. That day, Uishi-san had only taught me, and Shion bounded away, a line that she needed to go to work. She didn't call me that night? Yeah, that's insane. So it was actually just Mion roleplaying. I mean, is there a possibility it wasn't Mion roleplaying? That wouldn't make sense. Or was... That's... I'm trying to think of other ways. Like, was it the mother? But the mother's not there. The only, like, other explanation is it was Shion, but she's, like, still captured somewhere, so it's, like, making her talk on the phone. I think that's, like, not... That sounds like a dank meme right there. Oh, that seems like some... No. Bro. I said Mion trying to snap. This is Mion snapping, right? God damn.
エンジェルモートっていうファミレスのバイトですよね。あの日から無断欠勤です。今日に至るまで全てを無断欠勤してるんです。お店の人も連絡を取ろうにも取れず困りきってましたよ。
そんなバカな。そんなバカな。
Keiichi. And it's, well... I was gonna say I'm as excited as you, but I guess you're not excited. I'm as emotional as you. This is such a good twist.
状況証拠だけですよね。
Thank
図書館でお別れしてからバイト先に向かうまで
I'm so jumpy right now. This is amazing.
この間に失踪したと考えるのが妥当でしょうね。
Right after Shion ran away without me?
ご存知なかったみたいですね。なら先に話せばもっと話が早かったかな。もうこれでご理解いただけたでしょう。あとはあなただけなんです。あなただけが西宮殿に忍び込んだ4人の生き残りなんです。
Just don't, dude. Actually, I guess Mion wasn't at school today. Oh, don't meet Mion. Mion, no, there's no way. Mion can't. Mion's. It had to be Mion. Who else would attack Shion? I don't know about the other ones, but Mion had to have just snapped. I said it would happen. Partly Shion's fault for teasing her, kind of like poking her with a fork a bunch of times, but oh my god. What's the possibility that it wasn't Mion? No, but like if it wasn't Mion, I feel like Mion would have. It has to be. It has to be. Who else is role playing on the phone? And if Shion was John, Mion probably would have mentioned it too. Oh my god, yeah. So that's a lock-in for me, dude. It also makes me think that Mion did the other disappearances. I don't know about I guess the OG murders would be just the villagers killing them, but I think Mion personally probably did the other two. Then I don't know why she would attack Kimiyoshi. That one's a little weird. Maybe not. Maybe she didn't do Kimiyoshi. Maybe she did Rika, Satoto. Oh, no, I don't want to imagine her attacking Rika and Satoto, though. I can actually see her attacking Satoto, because she did have that weird freak out moment. But I don't know. I think 100% Mion like did something with Shion, but maybe I can't say for the other stuff. Might be too soon for that, but yeah. I think. Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, I keep saying that, but I'm. Man, can't stop praising it. It couldn't be. It just couldn't be.
次に何か起こるとすればそれはあなたなんです。前原さん、どうかご理解を。
It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Shion had already disappeared? That couldn't be. It couldn't be. I talked to her the day before yesterday. I talked to her last night. She was going to call me again today. That was Shion on the phone. Shion on the phone. It's from Shion.
シオンさんはとっくに失踪してるんです。
Dude, that's so creepy.
次はあなたなんですよ。
Dude, Uishi doesn't know about this. I don't know if we should talk to Uishi about this, but this is... Man, who was on the phone those past nights? Oh, Keiichi. That's a chapter break. But this is my favorite chapter. There's some really good chapters. Top 3. It's probably the best though, right? Oh, it's not even over. Oh, I have to stop. It's already like 50 minutes. Oh my god. It's still going. Oh no! The next part they're gonna do is the taunt with the fake Shion. Unless it is Shion. I mean, what's the possibility? No. You know what they might do? The role-playing Mion might, like, when Keiichi brings it up, she might be like, oh, don't worry, it's actually me, I'm just hiding somewhere, so, the villagers don't, sacrifice me, and I didn't tell anyone, so that I'm officially, like, disappeared, but don't worry, it's really me, Keiichi. which could be something, but I think that's something Neon would say. Oh, that's so good. Like, what are the best This is a really good chapter. I really like the one where at the end we're realizing Shion and Mion were two people, mainly for that really emotional build up slash basically like a dunk on you climax. There's another good one where you just learned a bunch of stuff about. I think that was the chapter after that, but this is so good. This is probably my favorite moment in Is it my favorite moment in Higurashi to date? Other than I really love the chase scene with Rena from Anakakushi. But this was so, and I love that. I guess I really do love that realization thing plus emotional thing with Mion and Shion. But this was so good. This has to be. I'm so hyped. Oh, I want to read the next. I probably will, but I'm gonna go get some lunch and then I'll record Friday's episode, since I won't be here Friday anyway since I'm camping. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I went way too long with that, but it was great. Next episode's gonna be so good. I'm definitely recording it today, like 80% chance, because I might want to do something else. But yeah, I'm locking in the answer that that's a Mion role-playing Shion. I was gonna say that it could be like Mion captured Shion and she's making him talk on the phone, but that's a little... I don't think so. You probably noticed some voice stuff. Like she wouldn't... Kichi would probably notice something's wrong. That's too much, but yeah, this is definitely real. I can't even get it out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.